Hello everyone, benvenuti, and welcome to another episode of Taste This with Frank Gallo. Tonight, a very special treat. I promised you that this week was going to be all about pasta, but tonight I'm going to make a very special spinach pasta dough. And what I have here is I have 2 cups of 00 flour. I have a cup of semolina flour. I have 4 eggs that I already cracked the shells in, and I have a full head of spinach that I washed and prepared for this moment. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so our pan is nice and warm. We're going to put our spinach, saute it first. You can hear it sizzling. You don't want to put any oil or anything into the spinach while it's sauteing. We want to keep it in a pure state right now. We're just going to help it along. You see how quickly that cooked? Now look how small that got. Okay? That just melted down to nothing. Absolutely nothing. And believe it or not, folks, it's ready. So now we're going to transition to the food processor. Okay, we're ready to make our spinach that goes in to the dough. So we have our food processor here. We're going to put in our 4 eggs into the food processor. We're going to put in our spinach that we cooled for about 30 minutes in the fridge. You don't want to put it in hot, otherwise it'll scramble the eggs. And we're going to put in just a touch of really fine chopped up garlic in here. Just a touch, not too much. Not too much at all. You don't want it to be overpowering. I'm going to put a little salt, pinch of salt. In. We've got the ingredients in, and we're going to press low. And then we're going to hit it on high. Now while it's going, I'm going to put in some black pepper, a little bit of crushed red pepper. Oh, look at that. If you could just smell this right now. Wow, fantastic. And that's about ready right now. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Oh, look at that. Look. Somebody look at this. Okay, so we put it in. Now we're going to start to slowly cave in our little volcano here. Bring it in, mix it in here, a little bit at a time. Bring the flour in. Okay, we're going to do it by fork first. Oh, and I forgot, folks, we got to have a little vino while we're doing this, because this adds the passion and the love to Mama's kitchen. Mama used to love her red wine. And so do I. And so do I. Look at that. See how we keep it all? Nothing is spilling out because of the technique that we're using today with this particular pasta. Now you can see how green that's already turning, okay? And we've got plenty of spinach left over to add to this as it starts to dry up. Like that, and we're going to add more spinach. Oh, look at that. 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 When you see the finished product here, folks, you're going to absolutely go crazy like I did when I was a kid. But you'll see all of this spinach gets used up. All of it. Because we have a lot of flour here, and we're making a lot of beautiful pasta here. You just mix it around as much as you can with the fork first, okay? And then if it's too wet, like I always say, just add, you can add a little more water, warm water, or olive oil, which I am going to add very soon. Olive oil is a very important ingredient here. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Look how it absorbs that spinach. Look how it's turning green now. Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Now we have to transition to our hands, but we're going to add a little olive oil first. Not too much, about 2 tablespoons, what I always say. There you go, right there. That's more than enough, okay? If you find yourself that the pasta is too wet, that the dough, the flour is too wet, that's okay. Just add a little flour. Add a little more flour. It's not a big deal. So here we go. We transition to the hands now. My hands are very clean. I've washed them. This is very, you can tell it's already too wet, but that's okay. We're just going to add some flour. Well, let's mix it up first really good. Okay, so we've added a little more flour to the mix because it was a little wet. And that's okay. Like I've told you many times before, that you can, flour is your savior. Flour will fix anything, okay? Any mistake you make, you just put a little more flour, okay? So now we have the perfect mix here. And you can see that I've got the perfect amount of flour in there. And we just keep kneading and kneading. I'm going to utilize all this flour here on the board here. Love my mama. And again, you turn it like that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. You can make anything with this dough, any type of pasta you want. Look. See, that's when you know when it comes off your hands like that, so easily like that, you know it's nearing the stage of being ready. Just a couple more turns and it'll be ready to go. That is ready to go. And what we do with this is I'm going to cut it in half now. Actually, I'm going to cut it 4 ways. I'm going to make 4 doughs out of this. There's 1, there's 2 there, and there's 2 there. You have 4 pieces of dough. You can make a different type of pasta. You roll it up into a ball. Look, it's not sticking to my hands at all. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look, this is beautiful. This is incredible. Look at that dough. Somebody please look at that dough. Look at this color. Look at the richness of this color. Do you see how beautiful that is? There's spinach, there's egg, there's garlic, there's semolina flour, there's 00 flour, there's pepper, there's salt. Look. Now, what you have to do, which is really, really important, as I will tell you always, when you make a dough, is that you have to cover it with saran wrap and you have to let it rest for 30 minutes at the very least, okay? I make spinach tortellini. I'm going to show you how to make spinach fettuccine, and we're going to show you how to make spinach tagliatelle. We're going to show you the old world way without a machine, with just a roller. And here it is, so simple. Now, when you wrap it, after you wrap it up, and you have this beautiful 3 balls here, you have to put them in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And what I would strongly recommend is that you cover them like this in the fridge and let them rest for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to take this, roll it up, put it in my fridge. 30 minutes later, I'll work with it. There it is. Goes into the fridge. And there it is. There is my spinach pasta dough that Mama taught me how to make. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my show, Taste This with Frank Gallo, and enjoying Mama's old world beautiful recipes. I can't thank you enough. I need you to like and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to bring you all of these old world recipes. Thank you so much. Salute. I love you, Mama. Ciao a tutti.